YouTube, chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, chicks.
Listen, Chick Smooth.
Hey, Chick Smooth. Appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Schulz. 2 weeks after Kendrick Lamar mentioned Andrew Schulz on his album, where he basically made a statement saying, "Don't let no white comedian talk about no black woman. That's law. I know propaganda work for them, and fuck whoever that's close to them." Now, initially, we got a response through academics. Academics called Andrew Schulz, and Schulz basically told them, bro, is Kendrick too woke to take a joke these days? And that's exactly what it is. Yes, you can make a joke about anything. You're a comedian. You got the freedom to do it. But it does not mean you can't get any backlash from it. And I've been asking you guys this question for the last year. Where or what is off limit for comedians to make jokes about? Some comedians these days are like watching YouTube prank stars back in 2010, 2012. They can pretty much do anything they want to you, shoot you, smack you in the face, spit on you, and you're not allowed to get mad because you know what? It's a prank. They're prank stars. It's what they do. With comedians, they're allowed to make offensive jokes, racist jokes, jokes about women, jokes about people of all races, babies, and you're not allowed to take offense to it because you know what? They're comedians. That's what they do. Now, Andrew Schulz had a very interesting response back to Kendrick, which, by the way, if you guys want to check out the full response, please make sure you go listen to the newest episode of Flagrant Podcast. But Schulz tried to flip it on Kendrick. He told him, hey, bruh, if you're coming at me for dissing black women, well, why don't we take a look at your history with black women? Here's what Schulz said.
Rappers are telling comedians we need to be more respectful to women, so we gotta sit back and reflect.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
They're the most pious group.
Listen, nobody has respected women more. Through art.
Yes.
Than rappers, okay?
Absolutely.
So I completely understand how a rapper could look at a comedian telling a joke and be like, yo, y'all need to switch that shit up.
Yeah.
How dare y'all keep saying your wives are annoying? Be more like us and, bitches ain't nothing but hoes and tricks. I beat my bitch with a stick, what? You can lick on the nuts or suck the dick. I beat my bitch with a stick, what?
Did you just think of that?
That's a real lyric.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's a real lyric from music that protects women. And for decades protects women. And listen, right now the guy on top, Kung Fu Kenny.
He is the guy on top.
He is the guy
He is making sure that comedians, he put a law in.
Yeah.
He put a law in place. All right, let's see the exact line, okay? Don't let no white comedian talk about no black woman, that's law. Now, technically speaking, if we're going off of grammatic English,
Okay.
he is saying, I can talk about black women, and that is law.
Don't let no white comedian talk about no black
So
woman.
he's basically saying all white comedians
Are only allowed to
talk about black women.
exclusively.
That's what I'm talking about,
We're
Kendrick.
back, we're back.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's a law.
Finally, he understands
It's a law.
Now I understand why he's doing a comedy with the South Park creators.
That makes
Because
sense.
he appreciates white comedians that make fun of black people.
There you go.
And they've done that brilliantly for decades.
Yeah, that's true.
And he would never want to, break one of his own laws.
No, that's true.
I mean, didn't they have a character called Token on the South Park show?
Yeah, they do.
Which I'm sure Kendrick is a big fan of.
That's true.
He must be a big fan if he's
true.
going to do a comedy with them. I mean, we can look that up. Apparently, he has a comedy coming out.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fact.
But Al, you're getting groomed right now. We need to ungroom you.
Yeah, you are getting
We need to
groomed.
ungroom you right now.
Let's see.
Okay?
Let's see.
I mean that, listen, because he sent people, he says slide on. What he said, slide, where's the line? Okay, the N-words that coon, the N-words that being groomed, slide on both of them. Whoa, that seems like a call to violence.
It does.
Why would he call to, if he's about protecting black people, why would the call to violence be towards the black dudes, not the white guy making the joke?
Well, you gotta understand.
What?
Well, no. You gotta understand.
I snitch. I cooperate. I tell.
Litigation.
Okay? You go squabble up in a jail cell.
Here's what you gotta understand about Ken. It's very important to him to protect black women. That's why he's never done a song with an abuser confirmed. He's never done a song
thank
with
God.
anybody
Thank God.
that's
Thank God.
suspected of abuse.
Thank
He's
God.
never threatened to remove his music from Spotify
Thank
because
God.
they removed R. Kelly's music, who for sure fucked and held captive underage black women.
Hold on.
This is all very important to Kendrick.
Wait a minute, just let me understand what's going on here. Because I think that you're using sarcasm as a comedic device.
It is a comedic device.
But you're so fucking smart right now that I don't know if you're serious or
Yeah,
making
yeah.
jokes. Are you saying that Kendrick Lamar put it on wax that he is protecting black women from white comedians' jokes, but not the kidnapping, molestation, and
Oh,
other
yeah.
men who have potentially put hands on black
Not
women?
potentially, confirmed.
Wait a minute, convicted?
Yeah, I don't know what you call Chris Brown, but yeah, whatever that is.
Not breezy! Not breezy! I took a picture with Chris Brown. Hey, bro, I took a picture with him
Hey,
immediately.
can I tell you something?
Yes.
We ain't protecting nobody. Y'all can protect your fucking selves.
Everybody gets these jokes over here.
Now, I'm not too mad at this response, even though Schulz was deflecting. He's a comedian, and you're not going to see Andrew Schulz get up there and apologize. I know some of you guys may not like him, but Schulz is pretty smart. He's a smart comedian. Hey, let me flip this mirror on you, and let me show people what your history is with black women. Even though if you actually look into Kendrick's lyrics, Kendrick is not your typical rapper that will diss women on records. Most of his songs is about uplifting women. You got records like No Makeup, She Needs Me, and a bunch of other records out there that Kendrick is basically propping up women. But sure, Andrew, I'll give you that one. Maybe he's worked with some questionable artists in the past, sure. But this is where things get a little bit weird. And by a little bit, I mean a lot weird, you guys. As a white comedian, Andrew Schulz went there with jokes about grape, which he might end up walking back. Here's what Andrew said.
Like, first of all, Kendrick's people and the gang affiliate, everybody, his security, they will kill me. They will destroy me. They'll find me in the street. They'll fucking cut me up. They'll shoot me. They'll do whatever. I'm not a tough guy. Y'all do. But just Kendrick, I would make love to him. And there's nothing he could do about it. Just Kendrick Lamar, I would make love to him. And the only thing that he could do is decide if it's consensual or not. That's the only thing he could do. If it's me and Kendrick, this is about physics. It's about physics. I don't even know if I'll get hard. But if we're in a cell, there's a chance that if we're in a cell and we're bored and we done tattooing each other, whatever you do in the cell, and we ran out of board games and we did all the other things, we cleaned everything, and I'm like, man, I might as well fuck you. There's nothing he could physically do to stop that besides put his legs in the air and choose a position. Maybe I'll let him choose a
Why are you
position.
pulling this picture up, Mark? Why are you doing this?
Put up that picture of him and Travis Kelce's girl. Look at that shit.
Oh my God, dude, that's unbelievable.
Yo, I'll be honest. I would go so far as to say I don't think he could stop most people on the planet from having sex with him. Like, the only reason he got security is to stop people from having sex with him whenever he wants. Now, don't get me wrong, there's people who could fuck me against my will. I was in an elevator once with this drag queen, and this motherfucker was like 6'5".
Oh, yeah.
And we're in the elevator, and we're going down. I'm like, yo, if he wanted to take it, I gotta cause a ruckus or something like that. Like, I gotta shit my pants. I gotta do something.
Yeah.
I know with Kendrick that he's talking a lot of shit, but if it came down to it, I could put him on my lap. I could feed him a bottle. I could put him on my lap. I could feed him a bottle and make love to him if I wanted to, and there's nothing he could do about it. I might not be hard. Dick might just slap soft against his butt. I could be romantic with him, and there's nothing he could do about it, to the point, like, I think I'm so charming, he would just fall into it. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I think he would just be so charmed. He would be like, damn, like, whap, 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 whap. Let me...
Now, first off, I don't know if anybody told Andrew, but Kendrick Lamar is not the one to play with. The man works out damn near every day, and I get it. He may look short, but this is not somebody you want to get into a physical altercation with. Even though Andrew has hands, I've seen Andrew boxing before. He definitely has hands. But if we're talking physical strength and you think you can overpower him in a situation like that, you might want to rethink that. But secondly, why are you trying to emasculate the man and act like he's a pussy? All he did was say, yo, you really shouldn't be making fun of black women. What happened to just keeping the jokes? Why did you have to take this very weird dark turn with it? I personally don't find these grape jokes funny, especially when it's about a grown-ass man that has kids and a girl. You could have easily gotten your response off without trying to joke about his manhood. And some people around Kendrick, even Kendrick himself, can also look at this as a physical threat. The grape jokes are just not funny and very, very strange. You guys get in the comments below. What do you guys think about Andrew's response back to Kendrick? Do you guys think he was out of line, or was it warranted? Post your comments below. Subscribe to my channel, like this video. I'll see you guys later, man.